What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of the CubCast Daily, our new daily news section we are running here on the channel, especially over the Christmas period, exploring the most recent up-to-date news stories surrounding global music, the community around it, and of course the sound itself. Very excited to jump into today's video because we are going to be looking at a chart. We're going to be looking at a ranking. We're going to be looking at the top 20 Afrobeat songs of 2023, according to the team over at Not Just OK, who are seemingly the #1 Afrobeats community in the world, especially on the sort of Twitter space as well. I love what the team over at Not Just OK do, so I'm very excited to have a look through their list and break it down essentially and see whether it's a list I agree with and see whether there's tracks that I feel could have potentially made their way in. But obviously this is going to be based a lot on popularity. It's going to be based a lot on what the tracks have done globally, and they've put together 4 graphics essentially, and we're going to have a look through them on their Twitter feed. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, making sure that you are leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all that good stuff. As I mentioned on the previous video, we are now on the hunt to get to 90k before the end of the year. We've got 10 days left to do it and about 900 subscribers to go, and honestly, with the growth we've had over the last couple of months, it is so doable. So please do get involved if you are new to the channel. I cannot wait to see how big the channel can get, and obviously how much we can grow next year as well. Right, let's jump right into this. I do have the screen loaded up here so we can take a quick look. The best Afrobeat songs of 2023, starting at number 20, we have Ngozi, the sound of Crayon featuring A.F.ROBEATS. Obviously this is a tune that's done really well over a kind of number of months as well. It's a tune that's had a lot of kind of repeat listenership. It's had a lot of kind of additional video content made about it, and it's a track that has continuously kind of grown, which is always really exciting to see. Alongside that as well, we have Stability from A.F.ROBEATS, who has continuously this year just grown. Like, there's no getting away from the fact that she has absolutely conquered a global market. She's now very much kind of spearheading a lot of where certain sounds are heading, and obviously she did have Rhythm and Blues drop later on in the year as well, which I don't know if that will feature, but for me, I'd actually have Rhythm and Blues above Stability. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if that is included on this list. In 18, King Promise with Terminator, a tune that 100% needs to be involved in this list. Super catchy, a tune that again has captivated a lot of listenership around the world, actually, especially here in the UK. I know King Promise has a really strong following here in the UK, so very cool to see that. In 17th, we see Tiwa Savage with Stamina, another tune. Always great to see Tiwa Savage continuously featured on these lists as well. A genuine veteran that continuously again grows and evolves with the sounds that are happening. So yeah, great to see that she's in there at 17. And then in 16th, we do see Shalipopi with Ex-Convict, an artist that has absolutely exploded this year, and has really kind of taken the genre by storm and has really kind of pushed themselves into the sort of top bracket of creators, which is great to see. Really interesting 20 to 16 listing. Let's scroll up. We see, let's just make sure we've got this right. Cool. So best Afrobeat songs of 2023, 15 through to 11. Ashake with Ama Piano. Again, a tune that did really well. Had a lot of popularity. I know Banks sees this as one of the best tunes of the year. He's made a big thing about that on his socials as well. Big up Banks each and every time. Big up all the other reactors within the community. It's always cool to see. Hopefully bring back some more collaborative material next year as well. That's something I feel the channel has been significantly missing this year. I've noticed a number actually of other kind of reactors that have popped up that we haven't actually done anything with yet, so it'd be good to bring back some more sort of collaborative reactive content at some point. In 14th, we see Benson with Guagualada. Again, a tune that at the time really did pop. It's great to see Benson in this list as well, more than anything else, because Benson is an artist that at the start of the year was getting a lot of stick, actually, just for being someone who only ever kind of shone on collaborations. But I feel that as a track is a good example of him kind of leading in that sort of setting. And obviously he's had a great year of solo releases as well. In 13th, we have Feel from Davido. I feel Davido will be featuring on this list a lot as it grows further forward. Feel, obviously a huge tune, a track we've covered both in live settings settings and in the initial performance of it as well here on the channel. And again, it comes off one of the strongest albums of the year without a shadow of a doubt. KC in 12th with Oja Piano, a track we actually missed at the start but then went back and reacted to. I'm very happy we did. So much energy on that as a tune. And then we have Adekunle Gold with Party No They Stop in 11th. Great stuff moving forward. Let's have a little check up to here. So another couple of exciting additions on this. Best Afrobeat songs of 2023 from 10 up to 6. We see Shallow Poppy with his second feature, Elon Musk. Again, a huge tune that definitely capitulated a lot of attention and got a lot of people talking about Shallow Poppy as a new artist. We also see Rema in 9th with Charm. Obviously, off the back of the success of last year from Rema and how much Calm Down actually did, it's going to be difficult to hit that same level again, but it's good to see that he is featured in the top 10 with Charm. Awesome tune. We then see City Boys from Burna Boy, a tune that, again, caught a real kind of global audience and really brought a lot of people in. So, yeah, great to see that one. We also see Victony with the Soweto remix in 7th. For me, this is a top 5 without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely love what Victony has been doing this year, and I think it's cool to see that he is definitely getting that appreciation, not only within Afrobeats but also on a global level as well. It's got a huge fan base over here in the UK, has Victony. And then we see Automotive Black with Declan Rice in number 6. Again, a tune that came kind of out of nowhere and really exploded. Obviously, it was supported a lot by a lot of different DJs and platforms. Obviously, Declan Rice himself was playing the tune, which obviously did a lot for the popularity, but it's great to see, and it shows just what you can achieve if you kind of push your marketing in a certain direction and stick with it in a genuine way, and I feel that's definitely what happened with that tune. But moving into the top 5, a couple in here which I didn't expect. Vitor Thompson with This Year. Again, it's a track we haven't reacted to, so maybe that's one we have to go back and take a look at. I don't have too much to say about it because it's not a track that we've covered. But then we see in 4th the sounds of Spyro, Who's Your Guy, the remix. Now, I presume that's the remix with Tiwa Savage. Again, a track that kind of came out of nowhere, but really did capture a lot of excitement and a lot of attention. It's great to see Spyro featured in this list. A real kind of energetic addition to that sort of global roster of Afrobeats artists that are pushing the sound worldwide. Really excited to see that one sitting in number 4. In number 3, Ashake with Lonely at the top. Actually, the second most viewed reaction on my channel this year is Lonely at the top, so that's really good to see. Actually, it might be first. I'm pretty sure it's first, actually. I think it's on 77k, our reaction to that one. So, yeah, that's obviously a huge tune. It's a tune that you guys have absolutely adored. A real sort of sense of message going on within that one. A very emotive kind of output from Ashake there. In second, for me, I would probably have this as number 1 just because of how much I've heard it kind of floating around, how much I've played it personally, just the explosion that it's brought to Tyler, and I feel the evolution it's kind of brought to her with that EP that followed on. Yeah, there we go. Number 2, we have Tyler with Water. Amazing music video, amazing artist, and I think she is definitely destined for greatness over the next year. Really excited to see who she picks and chooses her collaborations with. I didn't particularly like the Water remix. I just felt it was a little bit kind of throw a big name on it and see what happens. I personally think there is a Tyler and Drake collaboration that needs to happen. I think their sounds match so well. That's something I think could definitely happen. And then, of course, in number 1, we do see Davido with Unavailable, a tune that absolutely blew up globally. The dance routine went crazy. We've seen him perform this on numerous stages. We've seen him perform it at, I think it was the Grammy Awards he performed it at. Or it was something at that kind of scale. Might have been the Mobos, but something of that sort of grand scale where he did perform that tune. And there we go. That is the Not Just Okay top 20 best Afrobeat songs of 2023. For me, I would have definitely included the new Omar single in there. I would have probably included Iris Star Rhythm and Blues in there as well. Maybe another track off the Burna Boy album, perhaps. And yeah, I mean, it's obviously been a very interesting year for releases. There are tunes that have absolutely popped and tunes that people have absolutely loved. Kind of going through it in a few different settings. Like when I look through my most listened to tracks this year, I've got them up on the other screen. I'm not actually 100% sure when a lot of these tracks dropped off the top of my head. But yeah, there's a number of tunes obviously that could be featured in there. I'm not sure whether any new Ruger releases from this year would be featured in there, or any of the new Low J stuff would be featured in there just for the sort of scale of it. But it's definitely an interesting list, and I'd love to hear what you would like to see featured in this list. If we were to do a personal one, do let me know in the comment section down below. As always as well, thank you for listening to another edition of the CubCast Daily. It's always great to get your opinions, so do get involved in the comment section down below. As always, if you're new to the channel as well, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCam TV. Stay locked.
Welcome to Cub's Clubhouse, live on Brighton's premier platform for new music. Platform B.